Welcome back, folks, to Berry Village. Just finished up the corn harvest. And we're going to go down and clean up our combines, get our headers switched over, and we'll get to harvesting some grain crop. Get tipped off here in the old zill. Mark's already headed back down. Oh, and she's full. Alright, well, here, we can just leave that out. See if we can go tip right into the silo. I think I can pull up next to it and just dump right in there. So we'll give that a whirl. That's a nice view over here. A nice spot of the map. Let's duck between these two trees here. Whee! Yeah, I'm gonna pull that pipe in before I break it off. Getting over to the silo here. See if we can sneak up through here. There we go. Now we get the pipe back out. Oh, can you not tip directly into the silo? Well, that's a bummer. I just kind of assumed that would work. My bad. Alright, well, we'll leave that there. Mark's doing something down there. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe getting a tractor out of the way. Let's run up through the fields. We'll grab the zeal and get it emptied out down here. Our lovely sugar beets. I think we're going to save those till last. I don't think Mark's picked up the harvester for those yet. This good old truck. I love this whole thing. I think he's got it set up to tip to the back. Hoping. Oh, he doesn't have very good brakes on it. Whoa. There we go. Perfect. Well, I think it'd be easier to pull the truck up. I was going to pull the combine down. Easy truck. All right, let's try that. There we go. Alright, parking brake set so it doesn't run away from us. Looking good. Dump this little bit in there, then we should have all the corn in. Yeah. Oops. Moved it a little too much. Come on. Oh, maybe it emptied really fast. Oh, it did. Okay. We're empty. We're good. Everything's good. Flying blind here. All right, we need to get the harvester washed. And we need to get the other header on. Top in here. So this episode is going to be a little bit of the kind of the just the behind the scenes work that you got to do to get some work done.
Hello.
Hey, Mark. You
How
got a new red combine, huh?
I got a brand new red combine.
Sweet.
No more dirt color for me.
Awesome.
I got your barn door. I got your barn door open for you there. If you want to just swap out.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna wash the muck off this, and I'll be right up there with you.
All right, cool. I guess we can split this one sort of half and half. You want to do the wheat, or you want to? Yeah, you might as well do the wheat because you've got the windrow creator on as default, right?
Yeah. I think it dumps. I think it dumps a windrow, and it can't do chop straw.
There you go. So I'll just do the I'll do these soybeans.
Alrighty.
We're so close, we might as well just dump straight into the silo from here.
That doesn't work. I tried that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Has to go via a truck?
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought you could do that.
Another setting that's not on this particular mod.
Well, I don't know. It's got the same collision mask as the in-game one when I was tweaking on it.
Really, eh?
I mean, it didn't work with just pulling up and it automatically going. Maybe I should have tried pushing lots of buttons.
Oh yeah, maybe you need to hit the I button.
Do you have to hit the I, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be worth a shot. See if you can get it to work. Maybe I just didn't try enough things.
We'll give it a hit and see what happens. Then all we're gonna have left is these nasty root crops.
Yeah. How's
certainly a heck of a lot less than last time we played with sugar beets.
It's true. How's the harvester coming along for that? You get a line on one?
I got a line on one. I'm going to need a couple of helpers. There's a fair amount of manual labor involved with it, but just need a couple of guys from in town to help us sort them out.
Okay.
Keep an eye on them from the back, but other than that, should be easy peasy.
So it's a pretty hands-on machine then, huh?
It's a hands-on machine.
Well, that should be interesting.
It's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it's not like we have a huge amount to do. We got, what, maybe a dozen rows in there, so...
Yeah, we don't really do fast anyways.
No. Since how we've only got one field to do and we got 4 crops in it, might as well take our time. Do our entire 4-crop harvest in one day.
Yeah.
Always got to remember, I mean, we're basically doing soybeans and wheat here with 2 combines on one of the smallest fields on the map. So after all the giant fields we've been doing, like, this is no field 30.
Yeah, this feels kind of quaint over here on our own farm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come by here real quick.
Yep, gotcha. All right, let's see if I can head up this side now. Wonder how good the yield is on this. It's It's soybeans, so it's never really killer.
Yeah, they're pretty good for the pigs, though, right?
Yep. Be nice if I could get about 10,000 liters out of this field. I think that would more than cover us pig-wise for a couple of days.
Cool.
The majority of what they eat is still the corn, so as long as you've got enough of that, you can buy in a little bit to the other stuff to make up the difference.
Yeah, the rest just kind of balances it out.
That's it.
Nice little line of straw over here.
Yeah.
I have to check. There was an old farmer down in town who had some kind of old contraption for picking up straw. I'll have to see if he's still got that for sale.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, always, worst case scenario, we can just pick it all up with a pitchfork, but it'd be nice if we had some sort of a blower kind of system.
Yeah, something to throw it up in a truck or a trailer or something. It's not like we're taking it very far, but there's quite a bit to pick up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Plus, we're all about collecting the toys anyway.
Oh yeah, the more rusty toys we have, the better.
Alright.
What you call this? Tetanus shot farms.
Yeah. Probably not a whole lot of farmers out there without their tetanus up to date. I don't see a lot of guys out there doing a lot of painting after every harvest.
No. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck on me here, harvester.
What do you mean, stuck under a tree or something, or?
Nah, I think it's rubbing on the ground over here on this steep hill.
Oh.
I've had trouble with the corn header doing that. Needs some adjustment. I'm making it. It's just a little slow over here where it's really uneven.
Right. Oh, I thought your regular header would be fine though, because you had no problems with it in the.
Yeah, it's been fine so far. It's just really radical changes of ground over there.
Oh, okay.
That one little spot over here on the side.
Right. Wow, might be able to fit this whole field inside my combine.
That'd be pretty good.
Yes and no. No, I'm at 2,600 now, so probably need a little bit extra than that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to make it back down.
It would be handy, but I feel like we need a little bit more than that for the pigs.
Well, I got some sticky brakes on this thing. I don't remember them being that sticky. Man, you just about throw you off when you touch the brakes. I don't guess I've used the brakes a whole lot.
Nope.
It's pretty steep over here, so it's a lot better than no brakes.
All the stuff we've been doing our work on has been really large, expansive stuff that you just never step off the gas, just whip it around at the end of the field and go.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to give this offloading another try here.
Alright. Try that old I button and see what it does.
Nope. I got nothing.
No,
Make sure... Oh, well, maybe I'm over too far. We get the drone cam going here.
When in doubt, go to drone.
Oh, I got it. I was just too close. From in the cab, it looked like I was about right, but it was sticking over the back of the door. So it does indeed work.
Beautiful. All right, I'm coming up behind you then.
Sometimes you just need a little drone.
Just to check your aim. There we go. Lost my water bottle.
All right, coming out.
Woohoo!
Up and over. Dun, dun. Oh, lag spike. Whoa. All right, we're good.
Auto save. All right, let's see what we can do here. Come on, nice and easy. There we go. Perfect. Field to silo. No intermediary.
Cutting out the middleman.
Exactly.
Sorry, Zill. It's the way it's got to
The Zills had more than his share of a workout.
be. Taking a well-deserved rest.
Yeah. Not feeling neglected at all.
No, we've been running pretty hard the last few
Yeah.
days, working those contracts.
It's amazing, eh? Because, I mean, I used to be the kind of farmer that always farmed with trailers. And ever since I got the Zeal, I tend to haul a lot of stuff on with the truck. And I'm finding that the amount of use we're getting out of those trucks is absolutely incredible.
Yep. Especially with the different options. It just
That's it.
opens up the possibilities. That's why I
Being
went
able
and
to-
retrofitted my truck.
Yeah. Fifth wheels and flatbeds on the trucks and all sorts of stuff. If you can swap around the back end on them, then there's nothing you can't do with those that you would, want to get a trailer for the tractor.
Right.
And then the tractors just get, it doesn't do as many highway miles. All it does is stick around in the fields and do field work.
Yeah, as far as we have to go on this map to tip,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to haul it down there with the tractor and back.
No, especially the size of tractors we're working with.
Yep.
I mean,
It'd be all day getting down to town and back.
I think the Renault is limited to something like 13 miles an hour, so
Yep.
would not be a pleasant experience having to get, field 30 worth of barley across the entire map.
13 miles an hour at a time.
Yeah,
And you wouldn't be
Yeah.
going 13 up the hills.
no. So that's the other thing too, is, I mean, the hills on this map are a little bit treacherous.
Yeah, especially that quarry hill.
Yeah. Makes you earn it.
I should have brought the folks along when I took 24,000 liters up Quarry Hill with my truck. That was exciting. By exciting, I mean just floor it in low
Yeah.
and wait about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It made it
Would
up.
make-
It did a little bit of spinning and bucking here and there, but it made it up.
There's only a few times where I've been stuck halfway up the hill with 2 dolly trailers behind me. But it happens.
Yeah, I went over there with that new trailer fully expecting to not make it up,
Yeah.
but it made it. Nobody was more surprised than me. Getting good yield off this wheat. I'm almost full again.
That's good.
Yeah. This combine has a lovely squeaky brake sound effect when you put the brakes on.
That's it.
I haven't really noticed that much till I was using a lot over here.
My favorite sound in this combine is the sort of the death throes of it turning itself off.
Yeah.
With all the sheet metal kind of rattling itself off the body.
Yeah, the first time I shut that thing down after I moved it one time, I was like diving for cover, wondering what was going to explode.
You're looking for the shrapnel.
Yep. Hey, what crap? What did I just do to Mark's combine?
Uh,
Oh, we're full. Need to quit jabbering and pay attention to what I'm doing here. Alright, so the trick is to be a lot further from the silo grill than you think you are.
right.
And it pours in just fine. You could admire our piggies down here.
They're pretty crowded in there.
They're pretty cozy, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure how the mod creator for that barn did that, because I've always wanted to have a like a chicken coop that was super crowded.
Mm-hmm.
But everywhere that I checked, it told me I couldn't do it. And then I saw this thing, and it's like, wait a minute. How did you get so many pigs in there?
Yeah, I always thought it just kind of auto...
Yeah.
Like the game engine itself automatically gauged that based on the size of your nav mesh, but...
That's it.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to take a peek in there and see what he did. I haven't counted, but we do have... I mean, we don't have 23 in there, I don't think, but it is a lot closer than it normally would be to what you actually have.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we have 23 in there, though. I mean, it's super crowded. I don't know what the normal maximum is that they usually have in the pens, but
Not that many.
nope. They're usually pretty spaced out. But this is my first experience with pigs in 19, so
Yeah, me too.
maybe in 19 they're a bit more dense than they used to be.
I've done cows, horses, and sheep, but no
Yeah.
piggies. You kind of swore off pigs for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I went a little overboard with the pigs. I had 200 pigs to feed on a really tiny farm in 17
Yeah, I remember that series.
with season. So let's just say that yeah, it kind of broke me from pigs for a little while.
You had some time to get over it.
I don't think I would have survived that if it hadn't been for the logging contract.
Right. That's a lot of mouths to feed with seasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta fix the brakes on this. This is ridiculous. It's the opposite of your Renault tractor.
Oh, is it?
Comes screaming down the hill and just barely tap the S key and screech to a halt. Can't have that.
No. Gotta have some element of risk.
Exactly.
How is it on engine braking? I mean, the other thing too is we're pretty much aimed straight downhill when it comes to here, so.
Yep.
I was noticing when I went to the silo, I had to maneuver quite a bit. Yeah, beautiful. Whee!
You having fun over there?
I am, yeah.
Awesome.
Little loop-de-doop. I think we made a pretty good guesstimate when it came time to breaking up this field, though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems about right.
In terms of the percentages.
Not bad for just eyeballing it.
Yeah. Well, eyeballing it. We did have the measuring tool, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you measured over, didn't you?
Yeah.
Never mind. No skill involved at all, folks.
No skill involved. It's all math. It was all done with math and GPS.
Now, I know this doesn't really have a cab on it, but I love the cab on this combine.
Yeah.
The dials and everything is so detailed. Like most stuff is just kind of blurry textures, and
Yeah.
this thing is crisp.
Yeah. I think that one got made by the guys at Forbidden Mods, so I think it's from their very own team. So they tend to put a little bit more energy into stuff than the average modder.
Well, this is just the in-game Bison.
No, it isn't.
It's not?
Oh, it starts from that, yeah. But I guess they reskinned it and tweaked it a little bit to make it the FAR.
Yeah, I thought they just put a different skin on it.
Okay.
So I admired the cockpit from the get-go because I used the Bison on my first 19 playthrough on Felsbrun.
Right.
Where I was streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's the exact same cab. I could be wrong though. It's been a while since I drove that one.
I think it is actually. I think you're probably right.
I think they just gave the different color combinations. Whoa. Because even like that Corn King header is also in game.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I am done with the wheat.
Nice. I got maybe 3 more passes to go, and I'm done with the soybeans.
Cool. I'm going to sign off with the folks, and I'll be right back.
All right, buddy.
Alrighty, we're going to go tip into the silo, and that will be the wheat. And Mark has almost got the soybeans in, so our silo nearly runneth over. Good little harvest off our field here. Piggies are going to be in good shape. And then the only thing we got left is the sugar beets. So I'm really interested to see what Mark came up with for sugar beet harvesting. That should be pretty special. But that'll be it for this one. Thanks for hanging out, as always, and take care.